Hello everyone, George here, and as you can see, we are back on F1 Clash. And as predicted, we are back in the finals again after missing out for 2 weeks. Sorry for not uploading yesterday, but I had a family matter to attend to, and we did score a massive amount of points. We are using Vettel and Gasly as well, still using this beauty right here, the fast pit stop time setup. I have already played my first 6 races. We currently have 115 points. It is a lot more than what we scored yesterday. And we did get actually some decent scores, scoring 20 points or 20 plus points most of the races. And we still have 2 more races. Both of them have chances of being wet races or at least mixed, which is going to help us massively. Race 7, we have Monza. And having a wet race here at least is gonna help us massively, especially that even at maxed level, AI cars will still go for a 2-stop strategy here, which is gonna help us massively as we're gonna be going for a 1-stop. It is a dry qualifying session, unfortunately, and it is going to be a full dry race as well. And yeah, we're just unlucky today with, or when it comes to weather during this Grand Prix event. But I'm definitely gonna switch my strategy to maximize the amount of points that I'm gonna be getting. So a 2-stop strategy is definitely the right decision, but this is where I'm gonna be going for the undercut every single time on these AI cars in front of me. So let's just go for 3 laps with one driver and go for the undercut. Probably I'm gonna be pitting. Right, it is. I think it's Vettel who's gonna be going for the undercut, especially that I'm using the exception for him. So 2 laps for Vettel, and I'm gonna be carrying on 2 new sets of medium tires and boost to finish from there. Hopefully we can pick up at least some positions. You can just see how the rival, and yeah, this is how stupid the game is lately. A car on hard tires is overtaking a car on the soft compound easily. I feel like Vettel on the hard compound is on the super soft, which is a lot more fast than the normal soft that we currently use. But it's all good. We're still in the first stint. We're pitting with Vettel at the end of this one, and then we're gonna be boosting for 6 laps. So the undercut is definitely the key to getting some decent points. And honestly, the undercut and overcut were the reason I did score some great points during this Grand Prix. And by the way, we did get around 138 points maybe during the opening round, or is it? I believe it's 143 points. But during this final round, we are even scoring more points than the opening round, which is amazing for us. And hopefully we can get some points at least in our final race around Singapore. We do have as well some chance of having a wet race. And you can see like the undercut with Vettel managed us to get up to P16. And if we can overtake Vettel in front, that would be amazing for us. But I don't think that overtaking is gonna be available for us in an easy way. So just look at this. Even in this final corner, we are not able to overtake, and Vettel is gonna be going to pit. Like, we did lose at least 2 to 3 seconds there, being stuck behind Vettel. But yeah, we're not gonna be complaining a lot, but we are gonna complain. That is the main objective or the main goal. And now I am gonna be forced, I think, to conserve a little bit with Gasly just to avoid stacking. And yeah, my drivers are just not going for that gap properly. The 10% is working amazingly for Vettel. So we are now going for our final pit stop, and we did lose a lot of positions. I do think that a decent number of AI cars in front. Just look at Vettel, man. Just look at Vettel. He's overtaking like a beast, and yeah, we are in a tough position right now. But I am quite positive about finishing this race. We should be picking up some decent spots. As you can just look at the pit entries, some cars are indeed pitting at the moment. We are up in P17 with Vettel, in P20 with Gasly, and yeah, we are now in our penultimate lap. We're gonna keep boosting. Vettel is nearly out of, both of my drivers are actually nearly out of fuel. And the thing is, I am quite happy with the progress I did make. It is true that we missed the finals 2 weeks in a row, but now we are back. And the thing is, I'm still using the fast pit stop time setup, and yeah, things are looking good, to be honest. I just want to thank you guys for forcing me not to go for the contender tier. And I believe a couple of you, I'm sorry I don't remember names, but yeah, a couple of people did say that, like, no, don't go down to contender, just keep trying in champions. And here we are again with the fast pit stop time. We did get actually 23 points. This is 4 points less than yesterday, but it's all good. And yeah, let's move on to our final race. All right, next up we have Singapore. This is our final race. There is a chance of having a wet race. Unfortunately, we are still not getting the mixed weather or the full wet race that we are expecting. It is P23 and P24 again, and we're gonna have a full wet race. I believe it should be a full wet, right? Yeah, it is a full wet race. The thing is, I hate having a dry qualifying session and a wet race. Either it's full dry or it's full wet. A full qualifying or a wet qualifying session is gonna help Vettel qualify in P19 or P20, which is actually 4 points extra. Yeah, that is true. But after the start of the race, it is easier to start from P20 than to start from P24. So for this one, I am 100% going for the undercut again, as all the AI cars in front are gonna go for 4 laps. The thing is, or the main problem is, overtaking is nearly impossible around Singapore. There is only a couple of spots where you can overtake cars, but it is not that effective. And all I'm thinking now is I'm just gonna go for the undercut. I'm gonna keep pushing Vettel like as much as I can, and hopefully we can close the gap to the cars in front. So we're gonna be going for 3 laps, pit with service this time, and then we're gonna push for an extra lap, which is the 4th lap. We're gonna boost for the entire lap, and after that we're gonna have to conserve and support our drivers. Hopefully we can pick up some decent positions. I am quite positive again that the undercut is gonna work, and I'm just mastering my strategies in this Grand Prix. Honestly, I didn't even expect to make the finals, but we did. I didn't even expect to score more than 150 points, but we did again. And if we can score around 20 points, that should give us around 158 points, which should be enough for like P27, P26 for the moment, of course. After after that all the players finish all their races, we should be finishing in like top 50. If we can get top 50, that would be amazing and decent progress for us. And all I'm looking for is to get more Pierre Gasly cards. I do need to get him up to level 5 minimum, because starting level 5, your drivers can start getting qualifying sessions around P10 to P16, let's say. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to upgrade my drivers. The thing is, I am getting actually some decent pulls out of the crates when it comes to parts, but unfortunately I'm not even getting decent drivers. I'm still stuck with Pierre Gasly at level 3 since 2 months now. We got lucky once in our rewards, but yeah, so there you can see the undercut did work. Vettel is now up in P15, Gasly is up in P17, and that shows you the power of undercut, overcut, and like switching strategies, going or like doing everything, like milking the strategy, honestly. And the game, it's all about memorizing, honestly. You have to memorize every track, every AI strategy when it comes to champion steer, we're talking here. And yeah, P15, if we can pick up one more spot, all right, we are nearly out of tires. It is true that we have 50%, but we have 2 more laps. And I do need both of my drivers to pick up the pace. Unfortunately, I cannot boost during this lap, but we can boost the entire final lap, which is gonna be helpful for us. Hopefully we can pick up positions, as I said. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with the progress. Again, I'm sorry that I haven't been uploading so much lately, but a lot of stuff have been going on, and probably if I can have the time, we can talk about them, talk about the future. And I'm looking forward to increase the amount of uploads. I don't think we're gonna be able to upload daily. That is unfortunate, but for the moment it's not possible. I think that for the future maybe we can increase let's say the number of uploads. By the way, we do have 19 points at the moment. Gasly did overtake Vettel, who is nearly out of tires. But yeah, I believe it is gonna be 19 points. These turns here are a bit tricky, but impossible to manage an overtake here. And this is gonna be P15, P16 respectively, and 19 points. Let's just see where we are at the moment. So we currently have 157 points. Alright, so that's because it is 19 points. We are in P27, and yeah, I'm quite happy with where we finished. Honestly, the fast pit stop time setup is still working like a charm for me, and I am pretty proud of the progress I'm making with these small potentials. Yeah, we have scored a decent amount of points. Of course, we're not even close to top 10 or getting a podium, which looks impossible this season. Especially that. All right, let's put things as they are. It is true that I do get around $1,000 every single month because of the Hutch Creators program, but trust me, $1,000 are not even close to get you to a high level of cards, drivers, or components. As if you want to max out your account, you have to put like $2,000 to $3,000 at least. So this is gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for your support, I'm gonna be trying to answer every single comment. I didn't forget, and I will be seeing you tomorrow for the rewards video. Until then, stay safe, take care, and peace.